जो भी सपोर्ट रिक्वायर्ड है, जैसे हम कह रहे हैं, जो भी इश्यूज है रिगार्डिंग डीलिंकिंग टॉयलेट कंस्ट्रक्शन विद ओनरशिप ऑफ लैंड और लीगल और इलीगल स्टेटस ऑफ लैंड एंड ऑन दैट, रिगार्डिंग स्पेस कंस्ट्रेंट्स, रिगार्डिंग फंड फाइनेंशियल कंस्ट्रेंट्स, तो क्या स्टेट लेवल पे ऐसा कोई एक एनेबलिंग फ्रेमवर्क हो सकता है जो ये सारी चीजें एड्रेस करने के लिए हेल्प कर सकता है?
How we are talking about a micro scale interventions, but actually it is at the macro level where the most of the problems are starting. State sanitation strategy has not been formulated in most of the states in any meaningful way. It is only few states who have attempted state sanitation strategies which empower communities, which empower ward committees, which empower women to actually tackle the issue of. So unless you don't have a mandate at the state level, our efforts will go in vain.
Coming to state strategy, the focus is mainly on, like we are saying, it's not about construction of toilets. Our focus is on making communities ODF. So ODF-ness is the main focus.
Visakhapatnam has been consecutively for 3 times without fail has been declared ODF in the country. Since December 2016 till now, as recent as last month, Visakhapatnam is ODF. It is ODF, true, and there are some fundamental things that were undertaken by GVMC, but there are challenges which still persist. So we definitely qualify as ODF vis-a-vis the definition set up by Government of India, but there are indeed some challenges.
हमें सिर्फ ODF बन के रुकना नहीं है, unless and until जो सेप्टिक टैंक में जो अभी फीकल स्लश जमा हो रहा है उसको हम सेफली ट्रीट नहीं करते, तब तक वैसे देखा जाए तो ODF शहर होता नहीं है, बिकॉज वी आर आस्किंग पीपल कि आप टॉयलेट ब्लॉक के अंदर बैठिए, बट हम वो टॉयलेट का सब निकाल के ओपन में डालेंगे. So funds, yes, our studies also said that one of the key issues is about financial constraints at local level. So Maharashtra decided that yes, 4,000 is the subsidy that one receives from central government. Maharashtra state added 8,000 more, which makes it 12,000. They don't stop at this, but the 14 finance fund जो उनको मिलता है उसमें से भी 5,000 local bodies ने compulsory इसमें देने हैं as a subsidy, is what government of Maharashtra decided. Beyond that, 50% 14 फाइनेंस कमीशन के जितने फंड्स है उसका 50% स्वच्छ भारत पे स्पेंड करना है. So that is the kind of priority that is given at state level.
You have said Maharashtra में पॉलिसी आ गई है कि no objection required from railways or airport to continue.
Yes, managers take a call. So with that letter, there were few cities who were there were few cities who took that initiative. Okay, this letter is now enough for us. We have our own objective of providing toilets to everyone, and then we will go ahead by constructing this. देखते हैं क्या होगा. There were cities who wanted to be थोड़ा सा नहीं ऐसे किया तो कैसे होगा वाला ऐसे issues थे initially. But yes, those are being addressed. But that letter helped for sure in terms of expediting the construction.
My question is कि women SHGs का जो पूरा sustainability है या उनको कायम रखना है या उनकी जो meetings है उसका खर्चा होता है. किसी भी कम्युनिटी में यदि आप जाएं और कैपेसिटी बहनों के साथ काम करें, ट्रेनिंग दें, तो विशाखापट्टनम में क्या गवर्नमेंट इज सपोर्टिंग कम्युनिटी बेस्ड एक्टिविटीज? इज द गवर्नमेंट सपोर्टिंग SHGs और हाउ इज दैट बीइंग मैनेज्ड?
प्रोसेस रहा है विमेन एम्पावरमेंट का शहरी क्षेत्रों में, और वो डिफिट के प्रोग्राम से शुरू हुआ और 10-15 साल हो गए. अभी आंध्र प्रदेश में क्या है कि जो डूडा और जगह बोलते हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट अर्बन डेवलपमेंट, जो UBSP चलाता था, वहाँ पे नगर पालिका नगर परिषदों में उसका समावेश हो गया. कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर वुमेन कंपोनेंट को देखता है, he reports to the commission GVMC. I don't know how it is happening in Maharashtra or Gujarat, but so this strong force of about 27,000 women SHGs was available to us. We did not create it, but my learning is that it was a very wise decision for us to actually immediately develop a partnership with and recognize them as equal partners and create opportunities for their negotiation with the duty bearer. जो सैनिटरी इंस्पेक्टर है, असिस्टेंट इंजीनियर है, कम्युनिटी टॉयलेट नहीं काम कर रहा है, पब्लिक टॉयलेट नहीं काम कर रहा है, टॉयलेट के प्रोविजनिंग में 145 से 180 दिन तक लग रहे हैं, उसको हमने रिड्यूस कर दिया टू 45 डेज, क्योंकि उसमें प्रतिभागिता जो महिलाओं की थी वो बहुत प्रबल और अच्छे रूप में थी, तो वो अब सस्टेन कर रहा है और उसमें हमारा कोई योगदान नहीं है। वो पहले से एग्जिस्ट करती थी और वो बहुत न्यूट्रिशन और हेल्थ के सेक्टर में भी कार्य कर रही है। तो वो एक हमें रेडी एक रिसोर्स मिला और वो स्ट्रेटजी वर्क की और जिसकी वजह से विशाखापट्टनम आज has been able to maintain its ODF status very strongly.
SSGs are sustained in three forms. One, they are first given the RF, that is revolving fund of 10,000 rupees. So when a self-help group is formed, then there is an entire national mission, there is a state level mission and city level mission, and very recently last month conducted a national workshop and we have come out with the convergence between the National Urban Livelihood Mission and SBM document, where we have documented this kind of convergence kind of a thing. In fact, we have installed a award for area level federation, where the SSGs, 10 SSGs are federated into one area level federation, and then there is a city level federation. Visakhapatnam, similarly Siddipet from Telangana, they got the first national award in this ALF Swachhata award. What they did, earlier you said two models. One Ahmedabad model where the funds goes to the NGO or the contractor and they construct these individual toilets, or individual beneficiary gets sent. But there exists the third model where the area level federation, which is made of the Mahila Bachat Gat, correct? They in fact constructed the individual toilets. So Telangana government put in place a facilitation where the SBM money went to the ALF, area level federation, not the contractor, not the individual, and they constructed. So they get the 10,000 rupees RF, then we appoint resource organizations who are paid from this mission, who provide 2 years handholding support to these SSGs. Correct? And then these SSGs can get the bank linkage loan at 4%. In fact, we are championing, and the project with which I am working, that is National Urban Livelihood Mission, which is a BMGF funded technical assistance, we are big way coming out and saying that use this self-help group to further the sanitation cause. Not only further the sanitation cause, next our step is they owning this sanitation related macro enterprises. Because sanitation related infrastructure which is coming up, which will be creating a lot of occupational opportunities, livelihood opportunities, and instead of those livelihood opportunities going in the hand of a capitalistic or a person who has the money, if these SSGs get those occupations, so next our target is mainstreaming the sanitation livelihood.
There is financial support for building robust capacities within the community. At least the Swachh Bharat mission has not allocated, maybe in Maharashtra, have they allocated budget for actually, like Jagan Bhai also said, capacity building of CBOs, working, constituting these groups, because right now a lot of NGOs are working in this sector with a CSR funding or external funding.
BMGF and we are pushing saying that, look here, SBM doesn't have that component, it need not have. There is another entire mission which has hundreds of crores of rupees and which has been working, and it's not a new mission. It is converted from Swarna Jayanti Rozgar Yojana, SJSRY. SJSRY has a earlier history of urban basic services, means entire that community-led community mobilization. So, and it took 1 year for us to get that convergence node out. But my urge to all now people over here, we are championing that. We have come out, you can get that convergence model where we have again documented how self-help groups are working in a sanitation.
Chhattisgarh state, about 3 years back, has already set aside untied funds at the ward level to be used for sanitation purposes. In which, in Raipur, in Bilaspur, you would find such ward level structures buying thela gadis for collection of solid waste. These women are running it. So it's beginning to happen, but also we should recognize, and it's a national workshop, that all these good experiments are not available in all the states. In Uttar Pradesh, there's a huge challenge. So we should also talk about some of the challenges that are there. That DUDA as an agency who's responsible for women's self-help group is completely being driven on a different, trajectory altogether. So there are some genuine challenges that we face. The last and most important is, and that it's a learning that I made, is my own understanding. People can be SHGs is an excellent example of empowering. I don't know how much income generating success has been made over there. So let's have hope and aspiration for the SHG as a tool which is feasible and is doable. So empowering tools, and last and most important, it's just not important to create empowering working with SHGs. It's very, very important that the duty bearers become accountable to such structures that you're creating. Otherwise, quick wins dissipate very soon. Within just 3-4 months, people say there's no point, no use, having this discussion around sanitation, etc. if there's no follow-up from the government or from municipal corporation. So that's so quick wins must be also ensured, which is what again happened in Visakhapatnam, that we could convert many of the community toilets quickly into their needs and aspirations.
One thing that you said was there was this 4,000 plus 8,000 from the state, and then there was this 5,000 rupees fund that was available, so it brings it up to 17,000, right? Now, working in the 6 municipal corporations of Maharashtra, and they are larger cities, of course, they are compared to municipalities, everywhere there has been a varying level of funds that is available, anywhere from 12,000 to 18,000. So are the cities not aware that they can leverage this 5,000? And then if they are aware, then why isn't it being leveraged?
Okay,
That's
so
one of the questions.
one basic thing about Maharashtra.
So which means that it's not really available, and most of your poor are in the larger cities, right? So they don't have the benefit of that. Because I have not come across these kind of instances where the people are also aware. So what is the state government of Maharashtra doing for that? Secondly, when we're working in Navi Mumbai, one of the major deterrent to reaching out to people with household toilets who want it also is the fact that they are, though the Swachh Bharat mission says that irrespective of when you've come, you are still eligible, and it's delinked from tenurial rights and whatnot, they are still using the 2000 deadline to say that the families who've come after 2000, we will not give them a toilet. They don't have valid documents, and so we will not do this. So I want to know what is the kind of awareness that is being or the steps that is being undertaken by the government of Maharashtra to ensure that every family, 2000 is again 18 years ago, people have come that long ago.
To ensure that every family receives this message, which is like the framework that is created at a state level. So for that, of course, state is relying on cities, and it is through various capacity building workshops that we are talking with cities and discussing with cities all these issues. But definitely, so I just presented a state level approach.
Is the state talking to the cities and issuing GR?
Very much.
Says that this
Very
should
much.
not be
But exactly about this ownership issue, I had earlier
receive a toilet.
about this ownership issue. We mentioned that it is definitely up to the city. So we were more talking about the smaller cities who were facing with these issues, and corporations like Navi Mumbai, and Thane, they were approached with such issues that this is happening and how can we support. They were the smaller councils to whom we were there to support, and then such letters helped probably.